Well, hello YouTube. In this tutorial we're gonna talk about multiple parameters, how to pass them to function and how to use them. Okay, so let me clear this mess right here. We will not play around with alerts, and this will be used as a base for operations. Question: how to pass many things to your function? Well, the thing is very simple. You just need to use comma and then abstract name for that thing that you wanna grab, that you wanna work on. So x, y, z, and so on and so on. Just remember that you must use commas here between individual parameters, or function will not work, or it will give you weird results. Okay, so this thing is we're working with 2 parameters, not 3. Okay, so when you use comma, now we have 3 parameters. Right. So let's use those things down there one after another, just for simple printing, because we are kind of beginners, so we are learning basic stuff. And let me grab this, let's copy paste it here 2 times. Here we will use y and here we will use z. And stupid me, of course I need to call our function, but let's change the name to multi-param, because that's the appropriate multi-parameters, and let's pass to it 10. So 10 will go into place of x and y and comma, and then 100 that will go to place to y. Just think about cables from 10 to x and from 100 to y, like virtual cables, something like that. Who cares? So right now we are passing only integers to your function, but you're not in JavaScript limited with different data types. No. You can put individual characters here, you can put strings, you can have all strings, it's totally up to you. JavaScript is smart, and also same thing in pretty much all modern programming languages like PHP, Python, and so on. Yeah, I mean, I'm using term modern and they are 2 decades old, but still they are high-level languages, so yeah, they will work, they will get the job done. Right, so result here will be 10, 100 and 1000. Of course delimited with a vertical break. So some people will say, well, why is there a way to just use 1 parameter even if you are passing like 3 parameters in a function? Well, sure, you can just use 1 parameter like y and y down there, and then you will have 3 times 100. Okay, so you can use that. Or if you pass strings here, let's say Samantha, and 3rd parameter will be Fox. Now you will have 3 Samanthas here because, well, you're using it 3 times, and Samantha is on 2nd place here, and there you go, 2nd place here. So refresh, there you go. So can you change order of parameters here? Like some people will say, I must type x, y, z down there to respect the order. No, you can totally reverse that. There can be z, y, and x. So you're not, limited in that way. The thing will totally work. So yeah, let me think what I'm gonna talk about. Yeah, so let's do mathematical operation here, like addition of parameters, and we're gonna change name to multiplication, and then we will work only with x and y for simplicity reasons. So let me delete this, and we will put the results of this operation directly into document write. And x multiplied by y, and then down there we need to change call to function multiplication, and we must work with actual numbers here, because how are you gonna do multiplication on strings? Right, so let's say 2, I don't know, who cares. Result will be, of course, 20. There you go. Some people will say it is a smart idea to put this into some kind of intermediary box dedicated to results. Well, sure, that's actually a very nice idea. So result equals x multiplied by epsilon, and then down there we will use results, and then down there the result will be totally same. Okay, 20, you can change things here, like there you go, the thing works. So some people will say it will be very nice if you can concatenate some kind of explanation what this thing is, because this is just a number. Okay, so what this number even means, who knows? So on the left side you can have custom kind of report, like multiplication results, multi results, and let me lower the font here. It's ugly, but just a second. I can push this right, and also this right, so we have a little bit of screen real estate here. So when you have custom report, you will concatenate that with actual results by using plus here. Okay, so please note, this is not mathematical operation right now. No, this is way how to, into programming language, concatenate left side with the right side. Okay, so save and refresh, and there you go, multiplication results 2000. Okay, so let me see what else. Some people will say, well, if I'm using here like addition and here is a plus, will that plus inside create problem with that plus? Well, let's actually do that, and let's do that directly. So x plus epsilon, and here this will be additional result. So some people will say this will be totally messed up, and when you run into this kind of stuff, the best option is to separate mathematical operation from custom kind of report using brackets, like when you're doing polynomials or something like that. So you don't want to be confused. Sure, you can do that. Okay, and now this is treated as mathematical stuff, and this is treated as way of gluing this thing to this thing. Okay, see, add result 120, and there you go. But I am here using name multiplication, it must be addition, so addition, and that's it. Yeah, the same result. So that's pretty much it. In the next tutorial we're gonna talk about returns from functions. What that means? That means that the result of execution we will grab and we will use it somewhere. So we will not directly print on the screen. We will fire this result in external world, so other functions and pieces of code can grab it and do something with it. Okay, so this will be like a product of this kind of factory. Okay, right, I'm gonna shut up. This was a long tutorial, longer than I thought. Thanks for watching, for support and subscription, and see you next tutorial.